And our Member Perks program will save you thousands on shopping, dining, products, and services across the country. Join us at legion.ca.
You're watching Rogers TV.
I'm Tracey Hinchburger, and I'm with the Kincardine District Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to Chamber Chat on Rogers TV. And today we are in one of, I would say, many people's favorite spots. We are at Dairy Queen in Kincardine, downtown on Queen Street. And I am with Kimberly Rankin today, who is the General Manager. Welcome, Kimberly.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. We're happy to be here. It's a real treat. That's too corny. Okay, so I know a lot of people are familiar with your favorites that you have, the Peanut Butter Parfait, the Blizzards, but I know you also have some pre-made treats. That's why we're starting here in front of the freezer, and they are your novelty products. Could you maybe explain a bit about them?
Yes, so we have a number of different items. So we've got the Buster Bars. They're layers of hot fudge, peanuts, and ice cream, then dipped in chocolate on a stick. And then we have dilly bars it's basically like a chocolate dip cone on a stick. And we also have the non-dairy dilly bars. They are vegan and gluten-free. We also have take-home containers of ice cream. They can come in any Blizzard flavor that we have. And we also have pizzas for somebody who just wants a little dessert. They're smaller than cakes, and they're always a pretty popular item.
They are in our house anyways. So you mentioned cakes. I know a lot of people know that you have the grab-and-go cakes here in the freezer, but what a lot of people might not know is that you can customize your cakes.
Oh, yeah, so we can print images onto them. We've had a lot of people that make special requests. One of the fun ones was somebody was turning 19, so we did an anti-gravity cake. It looked like there was a can of beer pouring on
Oh, that's
over
fantastic.
The cake. So we've done a lot of different cakes for people. Always check out our Facebook page. There's lots of pictures on there, custom cakes we've done.
And can you change the flavors?
Cakes, yeah. So making cakes also. Pretty much all of the cakes have the fudge cookie center. So we do a gluten-free version of that.
Oh, okay.
Where,
that's good to know.
If people don't want to have the cookie in there, we could put in, like, for example, score and caramel instead of the fudge cookie center, or another topping that isn't, that doesn't contain gluten. So we can customize the cakes pretty much any way. If we have the ingredients in the store, we'll do it.
Okay, so can you also get writing on the cakes, have them personalized?
You sure can. We write on the cakes when people come in. We also have a lot of customers who call in advance and ask us to put special messages, and we do that as well.
Okay, and you mentioned Facebook, and you also have a website.
Yes.
And people can order through the website as well if they want to do something customized?
Yes, so you can actually order on gqcakes.ca.
Okay.
And it'll give you pictures. You can choose from pictures on there, or you can upload an image that you would like to have printed. You can customize your flavors, your colors, all that stuff on there.
Excellent. Now, besides ordering online, you mentioned earlier when we were talking before we started that customers can also order in a variety of different ways?
Yes. So you can contact us on our Facebook page. You can also text me at 226-668-4101. You can come into the store, and you can also order through gqcakes.ca.
Excellent. And I know you also have an app that you've been trying to promote for people to get used to using for your loyalty program.
Yes, and we've already had people redeem for free cakes.
Oh, excellent.
So those are really exciting. So the DQ app works the same way as other apps that are out there. When you buy an item, it gives you some points, and you collect those points and you can redeem for free things like free blizzards, free cakes.
Excellent.
And there's always good deals in there. So if you look under your deals tab, you'll see the current deals that are in there. And then we also have our deals in store, our weekday deals in store.
Good to know. Now it sounds like you've got really good customer service set up. I know you are also a very community-minded business as well. Can you tell us about some of the different campaigns and fundraisers that Dairy Queen is typically involved with?
Sure. So we've done some fundraising with the schools and some nursery school programs here, where they've had order forms and they would sell to their neighbors, people they knew, our novelty items and our pizzas. And we hold the product here in store and people come pick them up. But we've given $5 off of every product that's sold. We've also done, when Huron Heights was doing their playground fundraiser, we donated 10% of our sales. I can't remember which night I think it might have been a Tuesday or something.
Okay.
10% of our sales every Tuesday went towards their fundraising.
Oh, fantastic.
Projects. And we've also done, we did a campaign for the food bank to raise funds and get products in for people who needed items for their pets.
Excellent. And you recently also had Miracle Treat Day, if I remember correctly?
Yes, that is our biggest event of the year, Miracle Treat Day. We raise funds for our local children's hospital is here in London. So our funds that were raised here directly go to that hospital.
Excellent. So now that we've talked about some of your fantastic products, we actually are going to do a little bit of a demonstration, and we get to actually make a treat.
Yes, we're going to
Okay.
make a cake.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay. Right, so to make a cake,
Need to wash our
we're
hands.
going to use our saucer and
Okay.
so this is our basic form.
Okay.
So we fill her up with vanilla soft serve all
Okay.
around the edges. We're making an original cake. So the original cake has vanilla and chocolate soft serve
Okay.
with a fudge cookie center.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
In the center of it, we're going to put our chocolate soft serve.
Okay.
That's kind of how it looks inside.
Okay, sounds good. And next is the chocolate crumb.
And we have the magic cookie center.
Ah,
And that just goes in there.
okay.
We push it down. And then we fill it up with
More soft serve.
more soft serve.
You can't see from the camera, but that is a good inch of ice cream on top of the cookie. It looks delicious.
Yes. And that's how we make a cake.
Okay,
So I thought we'd also decorate one today.
sounds good.
Have you ever decorated a cake?
I have a bit at home. I'm not a pro, I admit that, but not a complete beginner.
All right. So this cake is ready to be decorated. After we make the cake, they go into the freezer for about 2 hours to freeze.
And then is this regular icing on top, or is this more ice cream?
So that's just ice cream right now. This is what the cake looks like after we take off the ray.
Okay.
And then we scrape the edge. So I thought I'd show you a few easy techniques.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
You could go like this. You
Like a
could
scallop?
go like that. Just go around. You could go like that.
Nice, fancy curly cue. Okay, got it.
Try it.
I will give it a shot.
Are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
So you'll want to use your right hand down here to control
Okay.
the icing.
And am I doing this around the base or around the edge of the top?
Do it around the base and the top.
Okay, here we go. Not my new career, but
This is your right hand,
yeah, I will
Okay, try
switch
switching
hands.
it, yeah.
Okay.
and then you can squeeze at the top with your left hand and use your right hand to control
All
it.
right. There we go. A little bit of a wave action for Kincardine. This is much more challenging than it looks. Okay. Our oldest daughter is a chef, and she would be very disappointed in Mom right now. She did not get her baking ability from her mom. All right.
Most of the staff that we have here, they're all students. And a lot of them have taken over the decorating
Really?
and really enjoy it.
I can see how once you get the hang of it, it would be really enjoyable, but there's definitely a learning curve here. There we go. That's a little better.
All right. Can
Okay.
we do the top for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So we are almost out of time, so we need to
Now,
quickly
we
finish
just need
up.
the writing.
Okay.
Do you want to write it?
Yeah, why don't you know what?
So
I will let you.
for the purpose of this cake, let's just write congrats on 40 years, because I heard that Mark's been with Rogers for 40 years.
Congratulations to Mark. He's our filmman, our cameraman and producer today. So congratulations to Mark. And I would just like to finish up if you could remind everybody of what your hours are.
Yes.
Because I know you are open year-round, even
Yes,
though ice
we've-
cream is associated with summer.
We're staying open again this winter. We'll be open 11:30 till 9:30 every day, and on weekends we'll stay open till 10.
Perfect. And can you remind everybody once again of your location and your website and social media?
Yeah, so we are located at 708A Queen Street across from Victoria Park, and you can find us on Facebook. Just search up Dairy Queen Kincardine and you'll find us.
In para-hockey, the ice tilts in favor of men. But that will never stop us.
United by passion, battling for equity. We are the National Women's Para-Hockey Team of Canada.
We're here.
We're hungry,
We're ready.
ready to inspire,
Ready to leave our legacy.
ready to be supported and make history. It's our time. Are you ready?
Welcome to Central Westside United Church.
Hi, welcome back to Chamber Chat. I'm Tracey Hinchburger with the Kincardine District Chamber of Commerce, and we are now down at No Drama Fitness, which is very fitting since we were just at Dairy Queen having a treat, so now maybe we need to look at working it off. I am here today with Anthony Wilkinson, also known as Coach Andy, and he is the owner and a trainer here at No Drama. And can we start by telling us how long you've been here?
So we have been here for over 10 years. We opened in, well, I guess we first started sort of like building out the gym here and working with people in August of 2013.
So quite a while, yeah. And I know fitness is a personal journey for a lot of people, and I understand No Drama sort of started out of your own personal journey. Could you tell us a bit about that and how this business came to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So I grew up, I was a farm kid, always active, played a ton of sports. I went off to school, I have a diploma in computer programming.
Okay.
So I was working in technology and I had stopped exercising. I was working really long days, tons of sitting, and I noticed really quickly that I was like my early 30s and like my joints were hurting and I had no energy and I just felt terrible. And so I started looking for ways to get back into the fitness habit.
Okay. And can you tell us what is different about your gym than a regular, say, weightlifting program or cardio training?
Yeah, absolutely. So I always say we run our gym backwards.
Okay.
Right? So if you look like sort of what we would call like a big box gym where you go in, you pay like a membership, you go in, use the equipment, and that's about it. We structure things sort of backwards to that.
Okay.
So what we do here is we provide individual coaching with everybody. So even before someone signs up for a membership, we do a one-on-one interview.
Okay.
We see what your goals are, we see sort of what you've done in the past, if you have any limitations, and we come up with a personalized program for you.
Okay.
So everyone here is working with a coach either one-on-one or in a small group.
Okay. And I know a lot of people can be intimidated by being in a gym environment. They might look at it and think, oh, I'm not, anywhere near that with my fitness ability. I can't keep up. I'm not strong enough. I don't want to embarrass myself. So what advice would you give somebody to sort of get over that self-consciousness so that they would be comfortable coming in and starting a program for themselves?
I'll give you the simple answer first is like understanding that you have feelings about that is the first step, is understanding like I feel self-conscious, I'm worried about hurting myself or I'm worried about looking foolish or whatever. I think having a relationship with a coach where you can express those emotions is really important.
Okay.
And then obviously like the reason why we structure things the way we do is because we give people one-on-one attention first before we sort of start thinking about a group. So we always offer that as an option to people.
Okay.
Right, so working one-on-one with somebody I think is a really good way to get over the hurdles of either like afraid that you don't know where to start because you feel like you're really out of shape, you're like that sort of fear, or the fear of like looking silly or looking foolish, right?
So start with the confidence first and then build from there and, excuse me, possibly join in with a bigger group.
Yeah, start one-on-one with somebody. And I mean, the other option too is like, starting slow and starting easy, which is in this sort of like gym culture and this sort of like world we're in, we're sort of always looking to be like the best of something.
Yes.
And doing our best and excelling. And it's really important to understand our current situation and be like, okay, I'm just going to do what I can do right now.
Okay.
Right? Because people get sort of like, they really want to get ahead of themselves and be like, I want to do like really hard, long workouts, or I want to work us up my capacity. Well, really, It's like, what can I do right now, right?
Sounds good. And what type of clientele do you cater to? Do you have a specific type of demographic that you typically see in here, or is this a place where anyone can feel comfortable?
Well, I would say, I'll obviously say this is a place where we obviously strive to make anyone feel comfortable. I will say though, really given like a look of our population is sort of like, we have lots of moms and dads, professionals, and we have lots of retirees. So that's sort of like our demographic is a little bit of like, I would say the average age at No Drama is probably like somewhere in their 40s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And so CrossFit is what you would describe what the training that you do here mostly?
Yeah, so we were formerly a CrossFit affiliate. That's how I sort of got started on my fitness journey.
Okay.
We since sort of like moved to our own sort of internal program. So we do what's called functional training.
Okay.
Which is kind of like, what does that mean, right?
Yeah.
And our job here is to train you using movements that replicate what you would do in real life.
Okay, so it's not just weight training or cardio, it's
a combination of both, exactly. So we're trying to really have you doing the things that are going to help you pay off later in life.
Okay.
So whether that's learning to pick up heavy things, learning how to squat to a low object, that sort of stuff, carry objects. So that's sort of what our programming is related to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe now we could take a look at some of the equipment you've got here and you could show us some examples of those training techniques?
Absolutely.
Okay. Where would you like to start?
Okay. Well, I think the first thing I would like to show you, which is probably going to play havoc with audio, but is the first thing to show you is like how we use our rowing machine.
Okay.
Okay. So the reason I like the rowing machine is because it works your back, it works your butt and hamstrings, and it works you on a pulling movement.
Okay.
Which a lot of people lack in their sort of day-to-day training.
Right.
So I'll give you like a really quick demo of how to use the rower. Would you like to do it, or would you like me to do it?
Why not? I'm dressed for the occasion,
Okay,
so
perfect.
I can jump right in there.
Yeah. Go ahead and have a seat right there.
All right.
And what you want to do, I have a convenient chair. This is amazing. Okay, so what I want you to do here is just put your feet inside these straps right here.
All right.
And you notice that the straps, so this is already set up for you. I knew you were coming.
Oh, perfect.
So you're going to just give these a tug and tighten them up.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Excellent. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is, like, do you have any aches, pains, any like movement limitations currently?
No.
Okay, perfect. It's always good to ask before we start getting you to do an exercise.
no,
You're like, oh, my back really hurts or something, right?
No, I'm good.
Okay, perfect. So what I want you to do is I want you to lean forward and grab this handle.
All right.
Okay? And I want you to kind of just hold that position right there. So what you'll notice is that you're kind of leaned forward here, right?
Yeah.
If you scoot your bum forward a little bit, you're probably going to notice that your feet want to lift up.
Yes, my heels are
Perfect.
pulling
So
out.
this is what we call the catch position. So this is where you're going to start your pull.
Okay.
Okay. So what I want you to do from here is you're going to push through your heels and you're going to lean back a little bit.
Just like this?
Yeah, and keep pushing until your legs are straight.
Oh, okay.
Good. And then you're going to row the handle to your belly button. Okay.
Okay.
So this is called the layback position. Okay. So you've moved from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Depending on what angle we're standing at. Okay. Bring your hands back out. Come back forward. Good. And you're going to repeat that.
Okay.
So push through the heels, straighten your legs, lean back. Good. Arms come out, come back forward. Good. Yep. And keep going. I won't make you do a ton of this, okay? Good. That's excellent.
Okay.
So your body shape is perfect. You're keeping your back nice and neutral. You're leaning forward, okay?
All right.
Good. So I want you to do 3 more pulls.
Okay.
And I want you to push really hard with your legs.
Okay, so legs straight, then pull.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the sequence is legs, hips, arms.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. One more. Beautiful. Arms come back out. Handle goes back in the catch. Nicely
A
done.
little bit of a reach.
Good. And then we'll just do that. You can slide your feet up and out.
All right.
Yeah.
Not too painful?
You officially rowed.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to teach, now that I have you here, I'm going to teach you another movement, okay? So I'm just going to flip this out of the way. All right. So I'm going to teach you the ultimate movement of all time.
Oh no.
Okay? And this is called the squat.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is I want you simply to sort of mimic what I do. Is you're going to go hips back.
Okay.
Just a little bit, and then straight down, and then come back up.
Okay.
Okay?
That doesn't look too challenging. We all know how to sit.
Yeah. Well, we say that, but
You're going to pull the
a
bench
lot of
away at
people,
some
yeah,
point.
yeah. Well, a lot of people fall, right? A lot
Yeah.
of people will fall into their chair and have to throw themselves to get back up. So as people get older, this is one of the things we really focus on, because like getting in and out of chairs can be difficult for people, right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so go ahead and stand up. Good. And it'll hips back and down. Come back up. Perfect. How's that feel?
Not too bad. I'm sure
I won't make you do 100 of them. How about that? Okay.
my butt will be feeling it later.
So now we're going to get rid of the bench.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the true test.
Yeah. So now watch me. I'll do it, and I'll have you do it. How about that?
All right.
Okay. So my hips are going to go back.
Okay.
Back. And then I'm going to sit down between my heels.
Okay.
And notice what I'm doing is I'm kind of pushing my knees out.
Okay.
So I can sit down to this bottom position.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to go this deep.
Yeah.
You don't have to go this deep. Just
Good
go
to
to where
know,
you're
because I know
comfortable.
I'm not going that far down. All right, here we go.
Yeah. So hips back and down. Good. Come back up. Very good. Yeah.
Great.
Let's do like 2 more.
All right.
Good. Okay. On the last one, I want you to push through the heels a little bit more as you stand up. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Good. Okay.
All right.
That is awesome.
Getting my workout this morning.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay, so the last, we'll do 3 movements.
Okay.
The 3 basic movements.
Okay.
So we've basically done sort of like a pulling movement here. We've done a hip hinging movement here.
Yep.
And then we'll do a pushing movement.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll give you your clipboard.
All right.
And I'll turn my back to the camera, which is always good in video. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna do a push-up. Okay, so we're going to do a push-up off of the box.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is hands are going to be shoulder width apart. I'm going to keep my elbows tucked into my body.
All
I'm going
right.
to come down till my chest touches, or the bottom of my chest touches, and I'm going to push back up.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You're going to start
Oh, good.
with this. So come to this side and I'll hold the box for you.
I get the higher box.
Yeah.
So hands on the side.
Just shoulder width apart.
Shoulder width,
Yeah,
okay.
and hook your thumbs over the edge like this so you don't slip. Good.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
so hold a nice plank, come on down.
Okay.
Good. Push back up. Good. Take a baby step towards me and do that again. Good.
Yeah, my
Down.
wingspan's not
Push.
exactly
Good.
as big as
Let's
yours.
do like 2 more. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Good. And 1 more.
All right.
Beautifully done. Yeah, great plank.
Great.
Okay, do you want to try the
Thank
lower
you.
height?
I think we have time for one quick one, and then
Okay.
we need to wrap it up, but I will give it a shot.
Okay, let's give it a shot. So you're going to come in a little bit closer to the box this time. Yep.
Okay.
You're good right there.
All right, here we go.
Go down.
One last one.
Push. Nice.
All right.
That's wonderful. Thank you so
Perfect.
much. That's great.
Thank you. Now, before we wind up, is there anything else you would like people to know about No Drama Fitness?
Well, I think the big thing we talked about, which is sort of like anybody can start. That's
Okay.
really important, right? Is so we start one-on-one. You don't have to be in shape to start, because a lot of people will tell me that, right? They'll have to be in shape to start. I'm like, you don't have to be in shape to start a group program here. Is we take you from where you're at and we help you make some progress.
Okay.
Okay, so no matter where you're at, you can start changing your life.
Sounds great. And can you just share one more time your location here and maybe the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Okay, that's a great question. So we're at 160 Mayhood Johnson Drive. I tell everybody we're across from the new fire hall.
Okay, that's a good landmark.
Although I don't know if it's the new fire hall anymore. The best way to reach us is probably by email, info or hello@nodramafitness.ca.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for your hard work.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com. You're watching Rogers TV.
My husband has been going through a very hard time.